Most people think they have a weight problem, but weight gain is just a symptom of much deeper issue. So, generic advice like eat less, move more is not just going to work because it fails to address emotional patterns, behavioral loops, and identity conflict. I'm sharing in this video today what are the three biggest mistakes that I have done that led to gaining 15 kgs and how I had reversed that one pattern at a time by end of this video. So keep watching. So this is how it all began. It was towards end of 2020 and I decided by my 30th birthday, which was in August 2021, I wanted to shift into my own apartment. So I had roughly like 10 months by then, and I had gone full grind mode in terms of work, and I was working like 12 to 14 hours, and I took the workload more than I can possibly commit and give my energy to. And also the financial burden or pressure for the home and for everything, like not just purchasing the home but also like getting the things done, work and interior and all those things, even that also needed both financial and also the time. And because of all this has been taking away my energy, I felt like physically and mentally I don't have any energy left for my own health, or basically to either cook or to do the workouts. So that's when I started eating completely from outside, like order from Zomato, Swiggy, or other food delivery apps basically, and was heavily relying on them for all my meals and used to go for mostly processed food, and that kind of became my comfort. By my 30th birthday, of course, I achieved my goal to have my own apartment, which I'm living in right now. However, I had completely let go of myself. I had a full disconnect. And from then, at the end of 2020, I was around probably like 67 kgs. By the time I was 30, I almost gained 82, around 82-ish kgs. That means I gained 15 kgs in just a span of 10 months in this period. I was kind of ignorant to what has happened because I was fully involved in all these things. I kind of was like keeping a blind eye to what is really going on. I used to wear like oversized clothes and not really like think about how I'm looking right now because my focus was on a different thing at that moment. And it hit me when actually, like, okay, when I took the picture, I was like, oh my god, like I don't look like myself, like I don't feel like myself. And that became slowly me not going out anywhere, like it could be meeting friends, or if I've been called to attend any events, I would ignore that because the thought of picking an outfit that would fit me, all my outfits used to be like probably small or medium size, and nothing would fit me currently from my wardrobe. And the thought of picking an outfit that I would feel good is near to impossible. So I would rather not go, not see anyone else, and sit in home and just eat something for comfort. So that's how this loop became. And it there was one time specifically that I went for shopping thinking it's okay, like I need to move on, like I need to start focusing on me, let me buy something that I can feel comfortable and feel good in. When I went to the shopping to try, I know obviously I gained weight, so I thought instead of going for medium size, let me like anyways pick a size larger. So I picked size large, and I went to trial room to try a couple of things. That's when it hit me, like size large is also large on me and it's not fitting me. That's when it hit, I'm not even large and I'm extra large. Fact here is, it isn't about just weight. Like, I'm not saying that being a certain size is bad or anything. I'm talking about how I had let myself go completely in the last 10 months, that I haven't even realized that I had gained almost 3 sizes bigger. That shows how much I'm disconnected from my mind, from my body, and that is a much deeper issue. And it was it was making me miserable. It was making me not do anything else, not show up as myself in my life, like in my relationships with my friends. And that's when it hit me, I need to change. If I don't change, nothing is going to change. And that's what made me to make these changes one step at a time. I know I had a lot to do and I had to change a lot, and instead of being so hard on me and then guilt myself or shame myself, I started with certain steps that could help me slowly get back to where I was, where I feel good in my own self. Three biggest mistakes most people make, which I had made as well, and I want you to watch out for. Mistake number one: coping stress through food. So basically, what you're doing is you are either stress eating or you're munching on certain type of snacks when you're bored, or social binging. So when you meet other people or go out, you just go all in on the food that is there. So all of these behaviors are basically driven not by hunger but driven by emotions. So what happens is when you eat certain type of food, specifically like processed food, like it can be either salty, like fatty, or something sugary. So these kind of combination of foods basically give you a hit in dopamine, which is like feel good hormone. So you feel temporarily good when you eat that. But what happens is if you repeat this behavior oftentimes, and every time you go for these kind of foods when you're stressed, this pattern will keep repeating and you will be just stuck in that loop. So now, since every time you feel stressed or emotional, you just grab something thinking that that is going to magically solve the problem, and that's going to forever keep you stuck in that loop until you break it. Mistake number two, what most people does is they neglect their body completely. They skip the workouts, there'll be absolutely no activity at all, and they also stop taking care of their body. Like smaller things, like not even making an effort, to look good or feel good, or things that you would basically do like grooming and all of it, like you will just ignore how you are looking. And that's a deeper sign. It's not about how you look, but it's also about how you feel in your day-to-day energy. Sometimes you neglect the sleep and you go too late to the bed, and you don't have a particular sleep cycle as such. You completely ignore all these kind of stuff, and what it does is basically you are just now not only neglecting your body, your mind is also not fully present to notice what's been happening. And all these kind of things where you're not taking rest when your body needs it, you're not giving it any activity, your sleep is not that well, all of these things is just going to put you in a survival mode and keeps you more disconnected from the mind and the body. The mistake three. This, I'm sure all of us have been victim of this all or nothing mindset. You start a diet plan and you eat something else outside the meal plan. Let's say you had a plan and you ate probably a cookie or a donut or a chocolate. Now you have so much guilt. Oh, I failed on my plan. Let me go and eat everything else. Tomorrow I'll start perfectly again because today I failed it because I ate something else outside the meal plan. Or you start a workout routine, one day you will miss it. Oh, since I missed it, let me as well like order some food today. Since anyways I didn't do the workout, I'll just eat something. From tomorrow onwards, I'm going to do everything perfectly. From tomorrow onwards, I'm going to wake up at 5 and I'm going to change my entire life. Oh, I'm going to start from Monday. Again, I'll follow the plan perfectly day by day. Now it's not a perfect time. So this all or nothing mindset is just keeping you stuck. Can't you see that? I know I've been victim of it too. So what it does is basically, when you go off the plan, it creates a guilt in your mind. Now you feel guilty. Oh shit, like why did I do that? I shouldn't have eaten it. I should have said no. I should have just done the workout. Now, because you're feeling guilt, the emotions are rising, you want to soothe that. So now since there is no emotional management so far, the only way that you can soothe your emotions is just to eat something else, just to distract, sabotage even more by doing the very things that's going to keep you stuck. So avoid this all or nothing mindset at all costs. This is exactly what I did to rebuild again. One, I started with a daily commitment to move. So that can be as simple as just walking for 30 to 45 minutes or just having a goal of 5k steps, or it can be a home workout, or I can go and work out at gym, anything but it has to be one of the things. And it's not even like okay 30-minute walk, I have to go outside and walk, nothing like that. I used to simply walk in the home, within the home, back and forth. Not even, it doesn't even need to be at a stretch. I used to simply walk just to hit a 5k goal, and start with very small commitment. Second, I started tracking the food. What I've done is, instead of completely making it like black and white from eating processed food and all this junk to completely clean food, what I made is I found a middle ground. What can I still eat that is kind of healthy but not processed, at the same time not too clean that I don't like what I'm eating. So I found a middle ground where I can find foods that I still enjoy, and at the same time I was tracking. Although I was still eating like ice creams, donuts and all this stuff, I still was aware how much I was eating. Towards the end of the week I can see, okay, 3 days I ordered from outside, and probably let's say if my maintenance calories were around 2000, on those days I was eating probably 3000, so it was 3 days. So then all this information started to give me, when are those days when I crave, what are the things am I eating. So having this information kind of gave me an idea, rather than blindly eating and not knowing, oh I don't know, I'm eating healthy only but I'm not sure what made me gain weight. Instead of saying all that, now I have the data. I can look, oh okay, this I ate so much, so that's why my weight is increasing, or that's why my weight is not increasing. So have the data. Even if you're not changing everything, find a middle ground and track everything, so you have a data to look at, and you can change based on that the next week. Number 3, accountability. See, having a coach is a very great idea, so that a coach can help you hold accountable in your journey. He or she can give you a plan, something you might not know what exactly to eat right away, but they can give you where to start with, how much to eat, so you feel good eating certain type of food, and it also meets your energy or nutrition requirements and help you achieve your goals faster. But if you think that you are in a place where you're not sure if you're going to commit to a coach at the moment, or maybe if you are going to follow the plan at all, then I want you to either be self accountable or have a friend or a family person to help you hold accountable. That means every day you have to show up and show these things. Okay, today I have tracked my weight, I have tracked my steps, I have tracked what I ate. So you have to hold yourself accountable. Start with self accountability first. Number 4, reading the books. Reading books has changed my mindset entirely. Read the books, not something poetic or something that's not going to add any value to your life. Rather, books like self development or discipline, or probably if you're into spirituality, read spiritual books. All of this, what it does is it strengthens your mind and gives you clarity. As you work on yourself, having a clear mind, clear thoughts is going to help you rebuild again. Number 5, the most important step, taking care of your emotional well being. The whole reason the food became your comfort is because you lack emotional management. Manage those emotions in a healthier way. Start with very small and simple things. Write in a journal how you're feeling, what thoughts are coming in your mind, what emotions. It leads to clarity. If you think it's a lot, maybe talk to someone who is close to you. But if you think it's you need some help, even hire a therapist. There is nothing wrong with it. You have to manage your emotions, because if you're not managing those emotions are going to drive your life and keep you stuck in those loop, and you are only going to sabotage your own self and your own progress. So even if you do all of those things, do activity, eat well, track, stay accountable. But if you're not taking care of your emotional well-being, you will still be stuck, because you don't know how else to manage your emotions, and you will keep going back to the same things that's been sabotaging you. It could be food, alcohol, or it could be the very things that's affecting your life. It could be many number of things that might be sabotaging you. You might not be seeing it. Taking care of your emotional well-being is the first step, which you cannot ignore at all. A final message I wanted to give you: see, this isn't just about the weight at all, or weight gain, weight loss, none of this. You've been disconnected from your home, your body, your mind. It's much bigger issue. You taking care of yourself is reclaiming your power back again. If I can change, you can too. Just one tiny step at a time. If in this video anything I have shared so far, anything that helped you, anything that you resonated with, or some of the things that you are going through or went through, you want to share with me, please leave it in the comments so I can read, and other people can also be inspired or encourage you if you are in your journey, and we can have a positive community over here who wants to transform from sabotage to unstoppable. See you guys next week. I love you and take care of yourselves.